right, so I'm here with
Josh.
So he's an upcoming artist here at CSUN.
Yes, sir.
And he's gonna tell you about his music and what he does and how he got started. So, yeah.
All right. So I first got started in March of 2024. I was over at my homie's house, and they were like, "Yo, Josh, like, let's make a song." And two of my homies, like, they've been making songs for like the past like 3 years, so they're way more experienced than me. And they kind of like guided me on like what to do, how to make a chorus, how to start the verse, all that stuff. So I made that song with them that day, and I just ended up loving it, and it just made me want to make music even more. And that's where I really just found my passion and like true love for music that day.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. And what inspired you to really take this route and be like, okay, like, I want to take this serious. I want to put everything into it. And have you got any help along the way from anyone else?
So what really inspired me to take it serious was I remember just being in class, and I'd always just like listening to music like all throughout the day. Right. And I would spend like no joke, like maybe like 7 hours each day just listening to music, like 7 hours. Like, I don't think that's normal. So, and even in class, I'd be watching videos of my favorite rappers like Osama Son and like Lil Uzi and Cardi, and I would just like literally just watch their concerts and watch them perform. And I just remember just like loving that and just being so happy just like watching them perform. And I realized like I wanted to be the one on stage performing. I wanted to be the one that was making the crowd go crazy, making the crowd jump. So that's what really just inspired me to kind of go all into it, because I saw them do it, so why can't I, you know?
Yeah. And shifting away from the personal questions, I'm going to ask you, how do you think hip-hop, in fact, impacted the current state of the world? Like, how do you think it influenced the world?
It definitely influenced the world in a lot of like negative and positive ways. I feel like it influenced like fashion a lot and style, because, you know, you see all these big rappers wearing something, and people see what they wear. They're like, yo, that's cool. Like, let me get that. Or I want what he got. I want what he got. So it definitely impacted fashion a lot, especially my fashion too. And
do you think it started trends and stuff?
Oh,
like
yeah,
people
definitely
started wearing stuff, you know, like after that, like Cardi album, everyone started dressing up and like Supreme and all that other stuff. So it definitely impacts as well, for sure. And another question I got, do you think it should be inclusive or exclusive? So you think it should just be specifically for a group of people that started it, or anyone that has a dream can do it? What do you think?
I feel like that anyone that has a dream can do it, because, you know, if we make it like, you know, exclusive to like one group or one type of person, it's gonna take away from like the beauty of hip-hop and the beauty of just like listening to music. And I feel like everyone should be welcome into like the culture and stuff. Right. And I feel like everyone should just, you know, be able to experience like, you know, what it's like to be like listening to rap. And if you want to make music, go do it, bro. Like, no one's stopping you. Just follow that, you know?
Facts.
Follow your path.
And what does hip-hop rap mean to you? Like, do you have a personal connection with it, or you have a connection that not the typical listener has? Or how do you see it? Like, what does it mean to you? What does music look like? Hip-hop music look like? What does it
I know what you mean. For me, what hip-hop music really means to me is just like I just love listening to like the beats. I love how, like, you know, there's different flows. You got so many different types of rap, which I love. Like, you know, the type of rap I'm listening to right now, it's like underground rap, kind of like, you know, not a lot of people know about it, and some people call it trash, others call it fire. And, you know, that's what I love about rap, because like everyone can have their own opinion on each type of like rap song, and like, you know,
that's what makes every record, every song unique.
Exactly.
It's your own art in a way.
Exactly. It's like your own art. Exactly. Which I love about that. And I just like love that you can express yourself through the music that you listen to.
Right.
So I like that a lot.
And another question is, what makes a great record? Like, what has to go into making a song, and what do you think makes a good song?
Okay, yeah. So first off, the lyrics. Lyrics got to be good. You got to have some catchy lyrics. You got to have a good hook, a good chorus. That's very important. Good verses. The mixing needs to be good. And you need to have a great producer and engineer on the song. And I think that's super important to make a good song, because if you don't have one of those, it's not gonna really flow that well. So
got you. And what do you think like what influenced you to take this route? And try to name any artist on the top of your head, like, that influenced you to start your journey. Like, is there certain rappers, certain album, certain song that got you into it?
Okay, so I will say, I'm gonna say Lil Uzi. Okay. His Love Is Rage 2 album. I love that album.
Right.
And I was listening to that back in like 6th grade, 7th grade. So, you know what I'm saying? Bumping that, you know? And I just, like, loved it. And another big rapper right now, Osama Son. I mentioned him a lot in this interview. I love that dude. I love his music, bro. He inspires me so much. Like, it's crazy. Like, just seeing him, like, you know, do his thing. And he's on the come up right now, but I'm telling you, like, that dude is gonna be big, and I definitely would, like, love to make a song with him one day. But he's definitely a person that inspires me, and Lil Uzi as well.
And tell him what happened today. Like, this is not planned at all. Like,
oh yeah,
what happened today was crazy.
Yeah, so this is crazy. So I'm talking to Nick about Osama Son, and this guy comes out of nowhere, and he's like, yo, bro, you're talking about Osama Son? Oh, I know someone that makes music videos for him.
She was crazy.
Like, that's crazy, man. Like, what? Like, what a coincidence. So, you know, that's another connection that, you know, maybe one day I can meet him, make a song with him.
And the thing about hip hop, rap, what you want to call it, the whole music scenery, is it's all about connections. And in a way, like, as long as you express yourself and your message and what you want to create, that's all that matters. I mean, when we met the guy over there, literally, like, I don't know, 20 minutes ago, he was talking about how he makes music videos for him, and immediately Josh took the opportunity and was like, yo, let me get your Instagram. And then the guy was like, yeah, like, shoot me a message and we can work. And that's a start to something. If he can make a music video for Josh, he can get him exposure, so someone can see that. And if Josh works on his craft and has beats ready, a flow, an idea, pitches him like a dream, like, oh, I want to do this, all he has to do is just get him on the mic, and it could be a hit from there. So 100%. So any last words you want to say to the camera?
Any last words? I'm gonna say, just follow your dream. I know it sounds cliche, but for real, like, just follow what you love, and don't let anyone tell you that you can't do something. Because a lot of people were like, yo, Josh, like, why you making music now? You're doing this, you're doing that. I'm like, bro, like, I love what I love, and I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna keep doing me, and just don't let anyone stop you, for real. And
And what do you have to say about, like, the negatives that does come with this? Does it get in the way of your school? Does it mess with your mental health? Because people, obviously, you're gonna have haters when you get to a certain point, or even when you start. Or, like, do people treat you differently? Like, what does that, like, contribute to the music aspect of it?
It definitely affects you, I would say. Like, regardless if, like, you know, you say, like, the hate doesn't affect you, it's gonna affect you some way or somehow, right? But it's up to you if you want to continue going, or you're just going to prove them right and you're going to stop because you're scared of what someone's opinion has on you. Like, it doesn't matter, for real. Just keep going. So, yeah.
That's facts. This sums up the interview. This is JoshBandz. I'm going to leave his links, socials all below. And what songs did you drop recently?
I dropped my song Bands Go recently.
Bands, yeah.
So y'all go listen to that on SoundCloud. Yeah. SoundCloud.com/CartierJosh. So, yeah.
And who knows, bro, in the future, he might drop some merch. He might, you know, go on tour, have shows, you know.
Sick.
And we're here in local CSUN, so if you see him, go up to him and ask him about music or anything like that. He's open to work.
Yeah.
And I think we're chilling, bro. That shit. There you go. That's